Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're at round 7 of LOR for the Hungarian Grand Prix, and it's now time for the classic event. And this week we're in the 1996 Williams car. It's 5 red lights and away we go from 4th on the grid. This time as we head down into turn 1, the car behind is side by side with us heading to turn 1. We're going to be on the inside this time, and the car comes swooping round our outside there. And that's a decent overtake from them as they take the position that we had. And now we're into P5 as we head down into turn 2, and that's another car going out on the inside, and they've gone a bit wide and slightly contacted us, and they've pushed us almost off the track there as now we cut onto lap 3, and we're going to try and go up the inside of this car, but that car in front of them has gone wide and we've overtaken them, but we've not overtaken the car that's directly in front of us now, and we're going to try and look up the inside this time, but we're not able to do so on this lap, so we're going to have to try and wait. But as we cut on to the end of the lap and the end of the race, and we're going to come home for P3, but with penalties we've been knocked down into P4, so unfortunately we have missed out on a podium opportunity there. But now it's time for the main event itself, and we have qualified in P6 for this race. It is 5 red lights and away we go, and we get a lot of wheel spin there off the start, and we're going to lose a couple of positions here because of that. We get swamped from either side there, and that's another 2 cars that have dive bombed round the outside, and I think they've taken our position as well. So we're down into P10 in this race, I believe, as now we head into turn 2. We're going to try and take it easy. Oh, but that Force India's round, and we've had to avoid that collision there, and I think we're going to go up the inside of the Force India in this corner. Yes, we do there, and now we're up into P8, but now cutting later to the lap, we're going to get a good run on the Ferrari out of this corner, and can we possibly overtake them? They're on a harder compound than we are, so hopefully we should try and get the move done here. As we go side by side out of that corner, we get a good run, and down into this corner we're going to make a little bit of contact there actually, but we're going to still be side by side here, and we're going to have to try and go around outside if we're going to complete this move. And are we going to do that? No, we're not, as he tries to squeeze us around there. But then the car behind us goes up the inside of the final corner there. They don't quite successfully complete the move, but that has hindered us slightly in trying to overtake the Ferrari car. We go up into rich mix, but we're also under pressure as well, as there's a slight bit of contact there, so we go to the left instead to try and go around the outside of the Ferrari car. We're not able to do that, but the Force India car has overtaken us, so we're down a position instead of making up a position there. But we're going to try to see if we can go up the inside of the Force India car. There's a little bit of contact there, and that's hindered us, and we've been overtaken by the Haas car as well, so we're down 2 positions instead of making up one here. This is not good here, but the Haas car makes a mistake and we overtake them again, but we get a good run on the Force India. So can we go up the inside this time? Oh, there's a little bit of contact there, and are we going to... oh, he just squeezes us out there. That was quite marginal there. That could have easily ended a lot worse there. But now we cut on to lap 4, and it's side by side with the McLaren and the Force India. Oh, and the Force India's round, and we have to avoid that as we lose the back end on the curb there. So that will put us into P8 in this race. But it looks up ahead of us that McLaren car is really struggling here, and he loses the back end again, and we have hit the back. Oh dearie me, that's been a bit of a collision there. There wasn't much we could do to avoid that as they slowed down in front of us unexpectedly. But we're going to go on to the medium tyres, and we're going to change our front wing once again. I think I've lost count how many wing changes I've made in this league now. But now we cut on to lap 23, and we're on to a set of super soft compound tyres to try and go quickly at the end. And now we cut on to the end of the race, and it's going to be P5 in this Hungarian Grand Prix. And if you have enjoyed the video, do leave a like, share the video around, and subscribe to the channel to see more videos on F1 2017. So I will see you next time for another video, and goodbye.